Hey, it's Freddie, flying solo for another episode of Cruise Through HTX. During episode 25, I talked about the coach who shattered my dreams. And no, I will not be focusing this episode on Coach Swanson again, but rather a gentleman who, well, he was an inspiration then, and he continues to inspire me even after he passed away, sadly, years ago from cancer. I'm talking about the late, great sports anchor Bob Allen, which, if you are not from the Houston area, he was the man. He was sports anchor for Channel 13 Eyewitness News alongside Tim Milton, and the lineup was just incredible. It was Bob and Tim on sports, right? But then you had Dave Ward, and then you had Marvin Zindler, right? And then you had Sheriff Fryer, Melanie Lawson, Ed Brandon was the meteorologist, so on and so forth. I actually enjoyed watching the news back then, especially because of Bob. So fast forward years later to 2017, when I get solicited, this was during a previous radio career of mine, I get solicited to interview Jane Edison, dear friend of mine, and Casey Curry, former meteorologist for Channel 13, about A Place for Peanut. As you know, 2017, not just the year the Astros won their first ever World Series. 2017, we had Hurricane Harvey, and A Place for Peanut, co-founded by another dear friend of mine, Megan Cardet, and her fiancé, the late Bob Allen. So, hosted them for an interview segment. Fast forward to 2020, and I meet Megan for the first time in person at A Place for Peanut with my younger daughter, Angelina. We were smitten, absolutely in love with these animals. By the way, A Place for Peanut is named after an actual peanut, a mini horse. She's still alive and kicking it, living her best life at the ranch in New Ulm. And I talk about this because God works in mysterious ways. Years ago, I wanted to be like Bob, never got into TV because I fell in love with radio. Yet, all these years later, here I am somehow affiliated with this organization co-founded by the very guy that I wanted to be like. And because of something he and his fiancée started, my younger daughter now wants to be an equine veterinarian and plans to study it in university because of A Place for Peanut. And so, in talking about Bob and my friends at A Place for Peanuts, I just want to remind you that whenever you're having one of those days where nothing seems to go the way you had hoped or the way you would expect, things don't go as planned, just remember there's always going to be some sort of outside force. Whether or not you believe in God, there's always going to be something out there that's going to impose its will and make things work beyond your wildest dreams. Also, as we approach the month of November, I'd be remiss if I did not mention an event that is being held for A Place for Peanut. It's our annual fundraiser. It's called Rescue on the Grange. It's going to be November 4th in Brenham. Space is limited, so I would advise you to get your tickets, tables. They're going to have some amazing live auction prizes. All of it benefiting the minis, the full-size horses, and the donkeys that are at Star Hill Farms in New Ulm, Texas. So link up for all the deets. aplaceforpeanut.com. I'm going to have that link in the show notes. And if you enjoy anything that I do on Cruise Through HTX, you can always support an organization like A Place for Peanut. I play a very small role as a board member, and I'm just lucky to be a part of it. So please consider leaving your donation, heading out to Brenham for Rescue on the Grange. And you can also leave a review on your favorite podcast platform of choice. Thank you.